Swings through that one for strike one.
One's the count.
That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing called strike. Got him looking. One down. Here comes Corey Seager. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that is out of play. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Up next for the Rangers, Salvador Perez. First pitch just misses. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Max Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Late swing, foul to the left. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Green, the lead runner out at second. Perez on at first with 2 down. Next pitch just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Pittsburgh. And on the mound today, Dylan Cease.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Jackson Chourio leading things off and takes a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Will Smith to the plate. And downstairs. And There's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
In the air, right field. Green makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. Ball one there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
He goes down looking. Now here's the Rangers DH, Adrian Del Castillo. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one fouled off. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Langford. 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. That one's back. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brenton Doyle. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Oh,
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And there's a foul ball. Doyle on at second with 2 down.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Schemes back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Next up for Texas, Riley Green. Swinging a foul straight back. Green, 24 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Now one
ball,
miss.
1 strike.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
One out, base is empty. This to third, a sliding stop, gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ozzie Albies.
Swinging a foul out of play. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Langford pulls it down, and a quick out, number 1. So up next, Jackson Chourio. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground to short, Seager. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Third out. That ends the frame. Back here at PNC Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One away. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Perez.
And that one fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. And they get Perez for the out.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Muncy at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Will Smith. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Up next for the Pirates, EBC Bracket. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Adrian Del Castillo. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, these Rangers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch misses.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The Rangers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jason Dominguez stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time up.
Number 62, Robert Garcia.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Langford leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really
swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Out in front and foul to the left side. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That ends the inning. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Luis Garcia. The right-hander back to work. And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Doyle swings through it for strike 1. Just missed. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that's downstairs and outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Profar gets a piece there. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 0-2. Ball one there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The other way. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Zach Neto, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a swing and a miss.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, great stop. To second now, but he's safe. And a run comes in to score. Jackson Chourio, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Berg. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard in the...
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up. That's
base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
0-1's the
Chourio, the runner at third. Cruz over at first with 1 away. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominguez under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The relay.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next Pirate to hit. There goes the runner. Foul ball there. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a base hit. Cruz around second, on his way to third. Coming home. The relay throw, but it's offline. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body.
Dane Dunning into the game.
number 33.
At the plate, Isaac Paredes. Not close, and it deflects away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ground ball. Muncy sends it to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Garcia, a tall lefty, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Perez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. A little bit low, so definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging.
And that's a
throw to second, and he's out. Here comes Max Muncy, 1 for 2.
Max Muncy.
That one inside. Ball one. Fouled off left side. 2 outs. Garcia gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy, and that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Now fly ball to right center. Green settles under it. One up, one down. And now the right fielder, Brenton Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Profar climbs in on that left side. And a foul ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Zach Neto will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jackson Chourio.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run across. Neto headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up at RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Nick Sandlin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss.
All 1
And safe. It's a stolen base. Cruz at second with 2 down. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2 the count.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Just missed. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust. And they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now 1 away. So now the DH spot, Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down looking. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. He is struck out and he is walked. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th at the plate for Pittsburgh. Vinny Pasquantino. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Seager makes the grab, 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Green hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one.
Garcia.
Popped in the air, left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Matt Brett.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. On the ground to first, Pasquantino, and he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. 1 for 3.
Riley Green.
And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
That was 1-0.
Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Rangers, Ozzie Albies. That one pushed to the left and foul. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Now it's Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. On the bottom of the 8th, now here is Brenton Doyle.
Now pitching for
Luke Weaver gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that one in the air center field. Langford makes the play, 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Brash back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Brash, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Nope, that's inside.
Just off the inside edge. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And that's outside. And now it's 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Max Muncy at the dish. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
That's a ball.
The Pirates up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
And that one upstairs.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Jake Berger now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. The Rangers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.